If you are an executive who has experienced countless times where you've been in the meeting, had the great idea, held it back, hidden, thinking, oh, well, maybe that wouldn't contribute that. Maybe I'll be wrong, maybe whatever. And then you experience one of your colleagues sharing that idea, and you go in your mind, oh my gosh, I should have just said it. Very, very common. And you might be one that is shaking your head. Allison, I can't even tell you how many times that's happened to me. You are not alone. I also don't want imposter syndrome to hold those of you who are wanting a higher monetary reward in your current organization and for yourself and your life. If you leave that organization, going after, honoring the monetary value that you deserve. Imposter syndrome can hold you back from doing that. And then high potentials, you want that aspirational promotion. And imposter syndrome can keep so many of us playing small, not putting out there our gifts, our light, our aspirations, and going for it. Let this be the last day that you are spinning around in this cerebral cycle for yourself. And when and if it happens to you again, you can come back to these 4 things to do. 1, what are your achievements to date? If you never breathed another breath of air, if you never experienced another day, what's everything that you've already achieved? Yes, professionally, but it could be in sports. It could be in your childhood. It could be in your parenting. It could be from any aspect of life. Take yourself down this rabbit hole to unpacking. And by the way, simply listening to any of these activities is not going to get you a breakthrough in imposter syndrome. You must unpack them for yourself. So list out, it can be pages, and I hope that it is, worth of achievements that you've had. And if it's a few, get them up, get them out there, get them front and centered in your space. See them every day. Number 2, and when I ask successful executives this one, and they want to lightning fire back their answer, it's as if the oxygen leaves the space because they don't know. That is a huge indicator, if that happens with any of these for you, that there is further unpacking to be done. Number 2 is, what do I value about my perspective? Yeah. What do you value about what you bring to any team, any organization, any conversation that you're in? What do you find to be an original contribution to others that you're around? What do you value about yourself? Because I'm going to tell you something. Others will not value you until you value you. So this is not about upping your confidence and your self-esteem. This is about reinforcing your self-valuation. What do you value about your perspective? 3, what are my gifts? What are my strengths? What do I get acknowledged for? What do others acknowledge me for? What separates me? And guys, you don't have to make this difficult. There are so many free strength finder types of assessments, and then there's other ones that you can pay for. Get the strengths out in the space and really understand what those strengths are so that you can appreciate them and then communicate them to others. And number 4, out yourself. Yes, out yourself. Tell other people that you are feeling this way. What keeps so many of us in the entrapment of imposter syndrome is that we shame ourselves for having these feelings. Tell a mentor, hire a coach, tell your friends, reach out to a trusted colleague in your organization. Guys, when you do this, it will be freeing. And I suspect they are going to center you with not blowing smoke, but reminding you of everything that you are great at, how you contribute. Because even if you've lost sight of that, the others around you haven't. And then a nice little topping of that is that you will develop your own objective observer. Yes, your own part of yourself that is able to come outside of self and look at yourself and see that this is just a phase. This is just self-talk that needs reframing. This is not you. This is not you. So 2021, in this day, break through by implementing those 4 strategies and do not settle for less.